Previously.
Let's go, dude! Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
On Progression Series Season 2.
Combo together a couple of the most powerful cards in Yu-Gi-Oh's history. You know, BLS and Dimension Fusion. Can't go wrong with it, bro. D-drop, pitching.
Speak of the devil.
Oh
my god, what the fuck is the combo? Oh, okay. An unbanned ticket, huh? In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the Unbanning. We rolled a unbanned ticket in the previous episode, which means we get to unban a singular card off of the ban list. Now, we want to specifically pick something that Gage doesn't have access to, which removes like half the cards on the list. The cards that we have that Gage doesn't are Mirror Force, Heavy Storm, Graceful Charity, Cyber Dragon, Torrential Tribute, and Call of the Haunted. Everything else either Gage exclusively has or we both have access to it. And so, I think my pick, without a doubt, it doesn't really take much thinking, is Graceful Charity. The reason for that is Graceful Charity is like another Pot of Greed, almost like better in some instances, and it's going to be used in pretty much every deck for the foreseeable future. Cards like Heavy Storm are tempting, but we do get MST in Duelist Pack Zane next episode, so we're going to have more spell and trap removal. We have True Nade and stuff. And Call the Haunted, same reason. We get that as well. The rest are sort of negligible. It sucks with Cyber Dragon, but Graceful Charity is way too good. We're getting it off the list. Let's go ahead and throw it over to Gage so he can go ahead and spin his wheel to claim last episode's prize.
Winner's wheel, winner's wheel. Felt like both of us were on our aim game last episode there. Really happy to come out on top with it. Huge wheel in front of us today. We have the opportunity to finish out our playset of Destiny Hero Malicious as well as Destiny Draw. There are some options here that are actually going to be able to get us that. Starlight, Secret, Snatch Seal will even do it as well because Alex both has copies of them as well. Definitely want to be looking for those, not anywhere less than Ultra, and you know, we'll take the Redoer ban or the Unban, no problem at all. Let's spin this a couple times, give me something big. We've gotten extremely lucky with the Starlights the last 2 times, so maybe I'm due for something bad, but hey, I'll take anything. That's like, I want to say that's like not as good. Redoer ticket is okay. We did end up using one in the GX era so far, so I'm happy to get it back, but you know, I'd rather have anything else. But hey, we're not here for the wheel. We are here for today's set, Strike of Neos. And now my favorite line in the world, Alex, tell them all about it.
So unfortunately, we did end up losing last week, but the thing is, it was a pretty close game. I think there were some things we could have done a little bit better, maybe in either deck building or sideboarding, but nonetheless, I think that could have gone either way, and it was a pretty competitive match. And I think you guys enjoyed it as well. Fuck Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. That's all I'm going to say. In any case, Strike of Neos was released on February 28th, 2007. As you can see here, the secret rares aren't really too crazy. Like, Gelen Duo's technically playable, I guess. Grandmaster is very funny for anyone who went to the sneak peek for this set. This was the promo at Super Rare, and you could sort of like infinite money boost because you could spend 20 on your 5 Strike of Neos packs and Grandmaster was going for $40 a copy for the sneak peek promo, so you could sell it off and then go again. Essentially, it was just the best. I want to skip down past the ultimates and get to the card's original rarities. The super rare, not too much here. Shogun Shien's insane, like, let's be honest, but we need to pull an actual 6-Sam core, not from this set, but like later when 6-Sams are actually good. Aside from that, we can pretty much do without everything else. The rares, however, are actually quite good as per GX, right? Grand Mole, one of my favorite cards ever. Oh my god, this card can be a house, and I hope we pull this because we can show this off today for how good of a card this is. DD Crow saw play in the Progression Series 1 all the way up to like the very end, just a fantastic hand trap. Twister is actually okay, even though it's not MST. There are instances where we would want a card like this, and pulling the rug, Gage does have like access to a Monarch deck, so just having this for the sideboard is perfectly okay. Also, Transmigration Prophecy is DD Crow in a trap. The ultra rares, just like every GX set, are terrible and basically unplayable, and the commons are sort of in the same light. We have the 6 Sams, which are fine. Cards like Electric Virus and Puppet Plant might be good later, but right now they're not too great. Advanced Ritual Art would have been great if we pulled a Demise package, but sadly we did not. And Return of the 6 Samurai is good for 6 Sam exactly, and the rest is not really too great. So overall, it's an okay set. I would say it's like better than your average GX set, but that doesn't really take much to accomplish that. Instead, we are going to go to our Champion Pack 2 and open our 3 pity packs from last episode. Pack number 1, I think we already have Twin-Headed Behemoth and Terraforming, so nothing good in that one. Pack number 2, a Thunder Dragon and a copy of Zork. If only that were like Demise, that would be a lot better. And last pack, can we please get something good? Gage got Magic Stone Excavation, Ceasefire. That's a burn card. All right, nothing big on the wheel, but that's okay. 24 packs of Strike of Neos. Can I get big hits in the Strike of Neos? Let me see what I can grab today. Twister! I mean, that's pretty good for spell trap removal. That's not bad. That's one of the big commons I'm looking for here is Advanced Ritual Art. AVA is huge for our Demise deck that we'd want to revisit. When I did Shadow of Infinity, I opened up an Ultra Rare card on the wheel. I forgot that we could pick anything lower than Ultra Rare, so I actually did retroactively go back and add a second copy of Demise to my collection. But I don't know if it'll be enough to pay sort of a Demise OTK deck. Hero City here is also a really good super rare actually for Hero Beat. DD Crow, one of the biggest rares in the game, bro. Released Strike of Neos. Absolutely massive hand trap. Want to be able to get a couple copies of this bad bird here in the Glow Neos. It is what it is. 24 packs of Strike of Neos coming right up. Right off the bat, an ultimate rare Sage of Silence to pair with a rare Sage of Silence. It's a tragedy because we will probably not play either one. Pulling the rug in pack number 2. Again, just having this for the sideboard I think is probably generally a good thing just because Gage does have Monarch. I think Chaos is probably better because of BLS, but in any case, I'm happy to have this. Super rare Air Hummingbird. I mean, we're getting holos and we're getting some decent rares to start. And the holos keep coming. There is the Forbidden Air Neos that no one ever wants to talk about. First copy of DD Crow. Actually quite happy to see this. I would like to get a playset of this by the end of this opening, which isn't impossible, but we also do have reprint sets, so it wouldn't be the end of the world either. Ooh, Gene Warped Warwolf with the 2000 attack. That is that Berserk Gorilla Vanilla right there. Pretty big. And then Transmigration Prophecy is also a pretty good trap card. Pulling the Rug is actually... This is a gargantuan counter trap card. Back in the day, this thing was a menace, bro. Negate the activation of effect whose effect activated when it was normal summoned, and destroy it. Anything like a Monarch, anything that tributes and then activates, like really any of the Monarchs, you would be able to just negate and destroy it, and it's a counter trap card. Pretty strong. Third copy of Advanced Ritual Art, and that's my second Transmigration Prophecy. Really happy to pick up 3 of this bad boy here. Maybe we can make something work. Okay, super rare. Great Shogun Shein. It's not exactly great. All the legendary 6 Samurais are very, very bad at this early stage here. Second Pulling the Rug, I will take it. So we're at 2 Pulling the Rugs and 1 DD Crow, and still 0 Grand Mole. So we're about halfway through. I want to see Grand Mole 100%. The rest we could deal without. All right, well, there we go. Back to back Pulling the Rug. We'll take it. Oh my god. Ultimate rare Rainbow Overlord of Dark World. Unbelievable. And a 4th Pulling the Rug because we needed more ways to kill Monarchs. And a 5th Pulling the Rug. By the end of this, I think we're going to have like 10 Pulling the Rugs and no Grand Moles, and I really hope that does not come to fruition. Okay, second DD Crow, thank God. 2 DD Crow, yeah, if that's all we get, I think that's pretty good. Okay, last few packs, anything big in the close here? Second Gene Warped Wolf, not bad with the 2K beats. Nova Summoner, as I did not expect to get a secret rare today. Nova Summoner's like, okay, it's like, I think a floater, but for fairy, what is it? It's literally just Shining Angel, but for only fairies. Right. Last pack? Nothing big in the close, but we did get what we came here for. I got 2 DD Crows, I believe. I got 2 Pulling the Rugs. I did get all 3 Advanced Ritual Arts. Everything that I was looking for from Strike of Neos, I did end up getting, so I'm pretty good with this. I'll save it to the collection. Let's see what we can build. Only like 4 packs left and still no Grand Mole. I don't know if Grand Mole is worth... Ooh, 3rd DD Crow, though. That's pretty nice. I don't know if Grand Mole is worth respinning for, because it's not like it's that good, although it is quite powerful, but it would be quite a bummer if we didn't have it, especially because we have like Rat, and we're playing rats in our deck too. But fourth DD Crow, didn't need that one. Last pack, can we see them all? Of course. No Grand Mole, but we get Elemental Hero Glow Neos, our second or third ultra rare. I think we pulled 2 ultis and like 3 ultras or something. Unbelievable. But place out of DD Crow, place out of Pulling the Rug. Probably got the commons that we need. No Grand Mole. I think that's the biggest downer about this opening, but I don't think it's worth respinning. I think triple Crow is worth keeping. So we're going to add it to the collection and get to building.
I don't think our win last week was exactly the smoothest win, but I think with a little bit cleaning up of the list, we could definitely do a lot better. Decided to run back our chaos list with the diamond dudes to see what was possible again. Nailing that diamond dude for the D draw was huge. I want to be able to do it again, but a little bit of cleaning with this list made it a little better. Malicious was really doing not too much. I'd like to have it so it's actually tribute fodder, so I did play a second monarch in the form of Mobius to pair with the Zaborg. Snipe Hunter has made it in the deck in favor of my body. It's a lot better to be able to pitch all these discard fodders like the Thunder Dragons that end up in hand. Maybe if we had a Dead Magical Stone Excavation or the Destiny Hero Malicious. These are all really good cards to pitch off a Snipe Hunter. I think we're on pretty fair ground. Alex did play, which is, I think, the best deck in his collection last episode. So if he runs it back again, I feel like we do have the edge just based on card quality. I think this deck is a lot better. Of course, Blackluster Soldier is just an absolute house being able to close out the game, as you saw last episode. If we're able to see him and stick him, it is a very difficult match for Alex to win. I feel good about this list again. It's a lot of fun to play, and I feel like it's pretty strong when we hit the right things. I'm going to be a lot more careful with milling off a card trooper here. I milled like almost all my win cons game 2 that last episode when I dumped things like, BLS and Sork, and then like the Snatch Steal too. Got to be a little bit more careful with that, but I think I am ready to duel. Let's see what Alex is on today.
Don't worry, we're not playing Chainburn. I did consider it, but I actually wanted to try something a bit different. So I saw that around this time, there was a deck that looked similar to this that did top. Obviously, it was a lot better because it had access to every card in the game, but I think it's an interesting concept, especially with Gage on Chaos, assuming he runs Chaos back, and every time I've like thought he's going to play a deck, he just completely switches it up. But even if he switches, I feel like this deck is sort of prepared to take on anything he throws at us, and so I figured I'd give it a shot. So we're just playing like straight up good stuff control. I don't really know how else to really like call this, but we'll see. I mean, it's kind of a weird amalgamation, but let's do the card by card. So we have Banisher of the Radiance. The reason this is in here is because obviously Gage is playing Chaos. If we can just prevent him from getting stuff in the graveyard so he doesn't have access to BLS or Chaos Orc, that's good. The problem is stuff like DeFi and Macro are bad inherently, and so they're bad because they're just like a -1 that don't do anything, even though they do actually prevent Gage from getting value off his graveyard. Banisher of the Radiance is a body, right? It's 1600. It's also a light and allows us to have access to Chaos Orc because now we're playing like 4 lights in the deck, and so I figure this card is worth considering. Then we have Card Trooper, Chaos Orc, DD Warrior Lady, double Dekoichi. We have Exiled Force at 2, 3 Gravekeeper Spy, and a Guard. Obviously, this is better in a deck that's playing actual good monarchs like Zaborg and Mobius, but some decks from around this time were playing like 2 to 3 Zaborg and maybe a Mobius or 2. So we've got Jinzo and double Thestalos, basically the same thing. Spy can actually wall off a lot of Gage's cards from what I saw last week, and so I want to give it a shot and see how it goes. Then we have Jinzo, as aforementioned, double Legendary Jujutsu Master, very similar to Spy, except it just sets him back a draw, which is pretty nice. Sangan, Snipe Hunter, Spirit Reaper, and double Thestalos. I'm not playing any of the recruiters because it can conflict with Banisher, but also because I want to play something that has larger attack and defense stats, and so this is a different approach to like a similar control type concept, except we're not taking advantage of the recruiters. Also, the DDT stuff also just thrives on the graveyard, and so I want to just have answers to that in some way. Then for the spells, Book of Moon, Confiscation, Darkhold, Giant Trune, Graceful Charity, back in the main deck. God, does it feel good. Last Will is still in here. It may not be as explosive as when I was playing like Stein and the like, but we can still like use Exiled Force to trigger this, go into like Spirit Reaper, rip cards out of Gage's hand, which proves to be pretty good like we saw in the last episode, and honestly that's good enough. We can have 3 tribute outlets to go into like Spirit Reaper and Exiled Force as well, so I figured it's still worth running. Again, we're playing Banisher, but Pot of Avarice I still think is a good card just to draw cards, so we're still up. Still haven't resolved this. Pot of Greed, Premature, double Smashing, and then in the traps, Bottomless, a Dust Tornado. I cut this down to 1. I think Gage in the last few episodes has only played like 2 or 3 traps, and so aside from like Premature Burial, there really isn't much else for us to hit with this card, so I actually think I'm just gonna have it at 1, and we'll see. Maybe he's gonna actually play a back row deck this time. I'm prepared on the side for that anyway. Imperial Order, Ring, and triple Sack. Then for the side, we have basically the same thing we've been running before. Double Cliff, double Mystic Swordsman level 2, double Snipe, double Wing Blast, and triple Raigeki Break for any of the back row decks. I guess 1 more Dust in addition to that. We have Bottomless Trap Hole as well, just in case we need some more removal, and double Pulling the Rug in case he decides to pivot and go onto like a Monarch deck. We have access to basically better Bottomless against any of the Monarchs. So I can't wait to see how this one's gonna go. I think this will be okay, but I'm not really feeling too confident because I don't know if he's gonna play the same deck or just change it up entirely. Anything's possible in the progression series. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Well, Gage, back to the core sets, and still GX. This one, I think this one's like above average, but that doesn't really mean much by a GX set standard.
It really just does, yeah. I'm happy we finally got the chance to see advanced ritual art. That was a really big hit that I was looking for recently.
Yeah, but, great hit for no demise. Can't wait.
No doubt. But yeah, no, I mean, Strike and Neos, yeah, like you said, it's a GX set, which it's only as good as, it can get. But there's a couple gems in here, one or two okay cards.
Some cards that we've played up until like the very end of Prague Season 1, as a matter of fact. So I think that's worth, saying, and we're getting close to the end of GX. The light is at the end of the tunnel very shortly. So hopefully I'm going to be able to clobber you, and that way I'll be able to get back into the winner's circle, because I'm afraid of what you spun. Obviously, you know that there was a banning this week, or an unbanning this week, and you're probably shaking in your boots of what I brought back, and you're going to find out this episode.
I'm a little scared.
Let's out the patron. Cameron McDonald, thank you for the support. We're losing the rock, paper, scissors.
Nice.
Not a great start.
I will win that rock, paper, scissors, and I will choose to go first, my friend, okay?
Okay. I see you decided to finally play an extra deck. Congratulations.
I did, man. The whopping 3 cards being added. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to go standby phase, main phase, okay?
Sure.
I'll start. No surprises today, man. Let me get a peek.
Yeah. Okay. Take a look. I'll write them for you because I'm such a nice friend.
Those are some very good cards.
Yeah, my hand is pretty loaded, honestly. All right, there you go. They're all typed in chat for you. Which are you going to choose?
I'm going to take a minute to think here, my man.
Obviously, it depends on your hand. I do not envy your position. This is a hard
one. This is a rough one. I am going to pitch the Sangan.
I respect this. That's fine.
Okay. I will follow it up with a set 1 and a set 2, and I will pass it to you. And then during the standby phase, let me get a peek.
You're going to be mad when you see what I drew.
Oh, you would. You would. Well, the only monster has to go back. That is the Snipe Hunter.
Snipe's going back, so he will be shuffled. Thankfully, I get to replenish my hand with this newly drawn Pot of Greed. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, my God. That is so good. You're going to be so mad. I activate Premature Burial.
Wow. Okay, yep.
Bring back Sangan. Sack Sangan for Thestal.
Oh my God. Yep.
Trigger. We're going to hit this card out of your hand.
Okay, I'll take 600. Yep.
Okay, you're going to take 6 from that. I get to activate Sangan. I actually don't know what I want here. Oh my God. This is nuts. Holy shit. I still don't know what you have set, which is kind of annoying, but it's also like not the end of the world. I'm going to grab Warrior Lady.
Okay.
And then, buddy, I'm going to Last Will.
Holy fuck. Okay, yep. Last Will's fine.
Literally Pot of Greed into Last Will and Thestalos.
Wow.
Let's get to swinging. I mean, hope this will protect you.
Okay. It does.
It's your Reaper. Okay, that would have been a disaster for you. All right, I'll set 1. Could be anything. Go ahead.
I'll draw.
That was a good turn. Thanks for the comfy just shoot, buddy. I appreciate it.
Kind of productive, bro. All right, I'm going to... God, you got Warrior Lady. All right, I'm going to activate Snatch Steel. And let me think here. So the problem is I know you have IO back there, Alex. So, like, if I target your Spirit Reaper and you IO, you lose your Reaper, which is cool. But I'm straight up losing my Reaper to your DD Warrior Lady next turn.
Correct. Now, actually, here's a question. If IO's negating the Snatch Steal, does the Reaper still die?
Yeah, because it was targeted.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if there was anything with, like, the effect of the targeting being negated or something.
Nope, not quite. Yeah, I'll try to take your Thestalos.
Okay, I'll IO.
Yep, I figured. I will set, and I will just pass. Go ahead.
Draw. I think I still gain 1,000 because isn't it a maintenance cost?
Yes, it is a maintenance cost, so you do gain.
Okay. I think I remembered that from Prague Season 1. And I will actually not even worry about Warrior Lady because I've exiled Force.
Yep.
Let's get rid of it.
Yep.
I guess the only point to attacking with Reapers, 300 more damage. Does it up my clock at all? It does not. So instead, I'm actually just going to turn them sideways, and I'll just throw it back.
I already subtracted it, but no way. Okay, I'll draw for turn. Stand by main.
It doesn't kill you any faster.
It doesn't. I will Thunder Dragon.
Sure.
Thunder Dragon for 1, for 2.
You got something keeping you alive here.
I do.
Oh, I also forgot to pay for... Oh, no. You IO'd on... Did I forget to pay for IO? I did forget to pay for IO, so I should be 700 down.
Okay. I will just activate Premat, pay 8. Oh, it's... I'm under IO. That's funny. Okay, good. Yeah. I wasn't going to win anyways. I was like... Imagine having literally like the Millennium Eye and still losing the game, bro. I had full knowledge of everything and I still lost to it. That's embarrassing. I hate
You know, a lot of people are like, yeah, you need to ban the DM staples. And like you and I have talked about Pot of Greed many times in the past, how it's like quite fun to actually have it in the game. That was not fun for you.
Yeah,
I
no.
am sorry.
Yeah, I literally
Holy
pitched 2 cards out of your hand, and I'm like, okay, refund. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. All right, well, let's see if it goes a little bit better this time. I'm going to opt to go first again. Let's hope I draw that God combo again, and this time it actually
Yeah, I
does.
hope you don't draw the God combo again, because if I draw Pot of Greed after, I'll be okay with it. So, best of luck.
All right, best of luck, dude. Stand by me. First things first, I'll start with Thunder Dragon.
Okay, well, at least you didn't draw it this time.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, draw it like when it was the only card. Excuse me. Let me
Okay.
clarify.
I will add 1 copy of Thunder Dragon from deck to hand.
Okay, I spoke too soon.
Yeah,
Sorry.
just a little bit. I'll summon Diamond Dude.
Okay.
All right, let's
yeah.
hope we got the same luck as last episode. Diamond Dude.
No shot. No shot.
Oh, wait, I don't have any spells in the
I was
graveyard.
about to say that's insane if you had a spell, but you don't have one.
Can it
okay.
target itself? Since it's, I'm so confused. Can it target itself?
I don't think. Oh God.
Because it's Diamond Duded.
I want to say it can't because you're still activating the effect. You're activating the effect of the spell. You're not activating Diamond Dude. So
Yeah, but it's different because itself is in the graveyard. It doesn't say I can't target Magical Stone Excavation.
So Gage and I were trying to figure out how this works because in normal circumstances, like Magic Stone wouldn't be able to add itself because it would be on the field. But with Diamond Dude, it's obviously a different circumstance. And so when you're activating a card, you can't activate Magic Stone if there's no, under normal circumstances, not Diamond Dude, if there isn't a spell in your graveyard. But now that there's a spell in the graveyard, Magic Stone Excavation says target a spell in your grave, add it to the hand. And that's, you know, the effect. So theoretically, because of the way Diamond Dude works, we think you can just straight up add this card to the hand. And we're not 100% sure. We tried calling Coder. He's not around. And so if that's the case, and we're wrong, then so be it. And, you know, Gage is still going to lose anyway.
Yeah, we'll see. But
I will be
feel like
generous
adding
enough
the
to give you
Stone
all the help you
Excavation's
can
gonna
get
be the
after
game
that
changer.
first game. So you can next turn add Stone Excavation to your hand.
Yes, sir. That's the thing there. Okay. So I will set a card then, and I'll just go to my end phase. Go ahead, bud.
Okay, let's draw.
During
Standby.
the standby, I do have the dust
Just shoot
again.
again. At least I have more than one monster this time. Take a peek.
All right. Oh, oh my God, we got a lot over here.
Oh, we got a lot. I'll write these down for you because I'm a pal.
Thanks, man. Banisher, Dekoichi, Warrior Lady. Oh my God.
Yeah, so none of these are particularly good for you. You can't stop me from summoning something that will clear Diamond Dude,
That's
which
true.
is good. And then you have to deal with double Saku IO. So like the funny part was when you're talking about Stone Excavation, I'm just looking at this IO.
Yeah,
and
you're
I'm
like, it's
okay,
fine.
like
It doesn't
yeah,
matter.
that's fine. You also have 2 Thunder Dragons in your hand, so I really don't care. It's also funny because I could theoretically, no matter what, banish Diamond Dude if I didn't want you to have a Dark and Gray.
That's true. I am gonna get rid of your Warrior Lady, I think here.
Okay. She's back in the deck.
Okay. All right. You may proceed,
Shuffle.
Duelist.
All right, you know what's coming. Banisher.
Yep.
Let's get over the Diamond Dude for 2.
Yep.
You will get banished. And then second main, I have 3 hot diggity back rows. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
they could be literally anything. All right, draw,
Anything.
standby phase, main phase. All right, during the main phase, I will. wait, hold on. Let me figure out if this is what I want to do.
I imagine this had to have come up in DDT format. I'm actually shocked we weren't able to find a ruling online for
That's
this.
what I'm stunned too, bro. Like it's honestly wild that we couldn't find anything on it.
I guess to be fair, Magic Stone wasn't it a prize card? No, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was Champion Pack.
I think
first.
Champion
It
Pack
might-
was its first printing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe not then. It was still expensive.
Yes, I'm gonna activate the Diamond Dude. I'm gonna pick back the Magical Stone here.
Sure.
Nice. I know what all your back row is, so this is kind of big actually. I'm going to normal summon Breaker. I'm gonna give it the counter here,
Okay.
and I'll just pass. Go ahead.
That is the benefit of you knowing what I have. Go to main 1. Double Thunderous Stone Excavation, 1 unknown. Let's book Breaker.
That's unfortunate. Yep.
We'll just take him out.
You really drew that shit too. You're unbelievable.
I did, and I'll set a card that could quite literally be anything. I will
Right.
pass the turn.
My bad. That is not on the top. That is banished. And then I will draw. Stand by phase, main phase. I'll just pass. Go ahead.
I mean, I have to kill you, so that works in your favor. Flip to Koichi.
Yep.
14.
You want to draw
16.
for Dekoichi?
I did draw off my board.
Oh, you did? Okay, so I'll take 3.
I did it at lightning speed.
All right.
Okay, so 3K. I will set a additional back row and make your life even more miserable. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll draw. Stand by phase, main phase.
This book should be banished. My apologies.
I'll activate pre-mat. I'll target Thunder Dragon.
Probably doesn't feel good. So you know I have IO, so why are you doing this? You probably have MST, or you have something else that you just don't care. I'll IO it. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just pass. Go ahead.
Draw. Standby.
Yep.
Let me think.
No.
I will. I'm not gonna pay for IO. Actually, I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
Because I want to activate this card for the very first time in Progression Series history.
Wow.
Graceful Charity.
It took a long. Wait, isn't this? No, you unbanned it.
I unbanned it, buddy. It
my
took you long enough to figure it out. All right,
No,
let's
I'm
get rid of Thestalos.
so dead.
Let's
Okay.
get rid of Jinzo. Let's bring out another Banisher and clean this
Yeah,
one
I got
up.
mopped
Easy.
up, bro. Holy smoke. Yep.
What else was in your hand?
Oh man, so I'm really upset that you drew that book for Breaker, bro, because I really wanted it to stick. I had Vortex,
Oh.
yeah, and then like a whole bunch of discards like Mallory and Thunder Dragon. So like I was
Okay.
really hoping the Breaker would stick around. There was like a scenario where I could have summoned the Breaker and then forced you to use your back row if I Vortexed or something like that. And then there was a situation where I was trying to think last turn. I was like, if I just activate this Vortex, right? Pitch Mally and then force you to use the Imperial Order, then I can like Breaker, pop it, and then Stone Excavation, add back the Lightning Vortex.
Oh,
So I was thinking about that, but I
Okay.
was like, as long as you don't have an out, this Breaker just sits there, and it's bigger than your Banisher and stuff.
And then I drew the out.
And then you drew
Yeah.
the out, yeah. So that did not go my way, yeah.
That's a tough call in hindsight too, right?
Yeah.
I had multiple outs to Breaker for what it's worth. It didn't have to be book. I have like 2 or 3 smashing grounds in this deck. There were several things that I had access to. So it's tough, right? Because when you know what I have, you think to yourself, oh yeah, like he can't do anything, and then it literally is just a matter of, can I actually get there,
Yeah,
right?
and you did.
But
you sure did.
So just a series of unfortunate events for you this episode. I sort of feel bad.
Yeah,
I feel
man, it's
dirty.
been like this for the last few though, dude. Like the last one we had a really good game, but like the one before that, I
Yeah.
got slaughtered. And it's,
Yeah.
so I think I really just need to switch something up, man. I like this Diamond Dude deck. It's a lot of fun to play, but I think definitely even with just like BLS and Chaos Stork, I could definitely mix it up a bit and throw you off guard there. But yeah, dude, this did not go my way, man. I got slaughtered.
I was siding pulling the rug in case you went back on Monarch. So
Yep.
I did pull a few of those at a strike in Neos just in case. And I did pull a playset of DD Crow as well.
Very
so I've
nice,
got
yeah.
that for later on. Again, we have reprints, so it's not as valuable as it was in season 1. But, DD Crow was putting in some work in the late stages of season 1.
Oh,
and
for
I
sure.
will take it. What else did you get? Did you get anything good?
I mean, not really. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I was looking for, like Advanced Ritual Art. Like I said, I got 2 DD Crow, 2 Transmigration Prophecy, 2 Pulling the
Oh,
Rug
nice.
was another one that was a good one. That's about it, really.
No Grand Mole?
No Grand Mole. No, I did
Okay.
not get any Grand Mole. Actually,
I didn't
didn't think
either.
about that.
I
Wow.
did not. And that's like top 5 favorite cards. Did not get one,
Did not
sadly,
get a
but-
single Grand Mole. Nope.
Yeah.
Out of the champion packs. Oh wait.
No,
that's
I
it,
got
yeah,
the
yeah.
only the only relatively interesting champion pack card I pulled was Ceasefire for if I want to go back on Chain.
Yo, let's go Ceasefire, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I was teasing the audience initially because I pulled it in the 3rd pack and I was like, maybe we play Chainburn again, and then no, I wasn't going to do that. No, my deck was I was main decking Banisher because I had a feeling every time I do this, every time I'm like, oh, he's going to double back on the same deck, and you never do. But I felt like BLS is too good that it's too tempting for you to not try to just run it again, especially because you won last episode. So I wanted to just play a just good old fashioned like good stuff control deck that had some stuff specifically to counter you. So like Banisher main deck was one of them. And aside from that, I wasn't playing like anything crazy. It's a lot of the same cards from the old deck, but we just swapped some things around to specifically tailor make it for your Chaos deck. And thankfully you were playing it, but even if you weren't, it wouldn't have been the end of the world.
Yeah, like there were some things that I got, like the Advanced Ritual Arts. Like I said, I do have 2 copies of Demise. I got one from the original poll, and then I actually have one from the Winner's Wheel that week too. So I was thinking like maybe I could do something with Demise, but bro, it's so far away. Without like 3 copies of Doom Dozer,
Yeah.
everything in the future,
It's a lot.
just it's not there. No.
If it makes you feel better, I think we are doing Gold Series in Prague Season 2, and Gold Series 1 has Doom Doomdozer in it at
does.
like low rarity. So there is a chance for you to still get Doomdozers, funny enough. Sadly, I do not have any demise, so it is just out of my future. But all right, buddy, lay the wheel on me. What was it? How bad was it?
Oh, it's nothing too special, bro. It's definitely as good as this wheel could have been. It's on the lower side. I got a redoer ticket, so I did end up spending one redoer in the GX era so far. So I mean, it's nice to get the refund, but I would have preferred anything else on the wheel, honestly.
Yeah, that's understandable. I think you and I are definitely saving the redoer tickets for either the reprint sets, which have just the huge blowout cards, or when we get to powerful core sets, right? Like Duelist Genesis, I think you and I are going to 100% burn redoer tickets
for sure,
unless we pull Broken, right? And even then, that's a new era, so we should get more redoer tickets anyway.
Yep.
So it's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see what else we come up with. And next episode's actually another Duelist Pack episode. It's Duelist Pack Zane. The problem is you banned Cyber Dragon.
Sorry, but I had to do something. So.
Yeah, it's okay. What's fascinating about that set, though, is this isn't really much of a spoiler, but there is MST and Call of the Haunted at common. Ooh. Now, Call of the Haunted's banned, so that doesn't matter. But MST, we're both going to have access to 3 copies of moving forward, and that is going to be a godsend for both of us, I feel.
It's going to be kind of nice. Yeah, Call of the Haunted, even though it is banned. Remember, we do have it at 1, I think. Or it's banned in our format, even, too. So we might have to spend an unbanned ticket to get it off there if we want to play with it.
Right. I will be honest, I did consider unbanning Sidra just because Duelist Pack Zane is next episode.
Right around the corner. Yeah.
I'm like, graceful charity, it's too good. It's too good. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout out the patrons for all of their continued support. So shoutouts to Shadow1317, Moto, Cameron Smith, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Ika Iron Fang, Chaotic Meatball, Part 2, Pony Stark, Dan the Man Hoban, Synchro Guy, I Ship MBT and Simo, Draconic Rockslide, Jordan Coons, Iron Bladesman, Jesse Wood, Chris Hood, David Liu, Phoenix the Immortal, Sky Rose, Dylan Hunter, Cody Bretch, John Two-Base, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Serious Business, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Hornet, TC Gaming, thanks for the sleeves, Dad, MBT caught injecting his fairy Lily, Matthew Brady, Max, the Warrock Investments Janitor, Valen Jackson, Twinkle Muncher, Eater of Crayons, Aren't You Glad I Didn't Say Alpha Tribute Benten, Luabon, Yodabon, Helios 515, the Anti-Big Brain, Ben K, OTK Play, Simping for Simo, Mike Ties, Stolfin Amethyst, Tyler H, Nicholas Carpenter, Simo's Harem of Sexy Yugi-Tubers, LGMBTQ, Nim Noodle, Malabranch of the Burning Tunnel, Stella and Zoe Vermillion, Wonder Waffle, James Keen, Skull Servant, and the Wandering Doomed or Boyfriends, MBT cancel by all community soon, cancel by all committee soon, cancel by all players soon, not reading cards makes the game interesting and you know it, The Undertaker versus CMO and MBT. Wait, play the concert video one more time, Hunter Reed, TTV Shrugs IX, Cayman CJ, ITF, Dark Echo, and Corvain. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you next time.